Good afternoon, and welcome to this week's edition of Referral Exchange Networking's Enrichment Series. It isn't always easy to compete with companies that are bigger than you, that have greater resources. However, as we say every week, there is one advantage you can have, and you can be smarter than they are. No one can tell you how much you can learn and how much of an expert and an asset you can be. That's why education is critical for small businesses. And that's why we at Referral Exchange strive to make you just a little smarter every week. So let's get right to it. There was an interesting article by Julie Beck in the June 10 edition of The Atlantic entitled "The 6 Forces That Fuel Friendship." Now, although there are numerous examples of friendship in the animal kingdom, it's more common to think of friendship as something that happens among people. Although friendships forged between animals appear to be guileless and undemanding, friendships among people can often be complicated, with agendas, some of those being open agendas, some being hidden. How we approach friendships, what we bring to them, and what we expect out of them will determine whether they're true friendships or simply ones of convenience and expediency. Since we all spend a majority of our time interacting with people in the business world, we have frequent opportunities, should we decide, to build friendships. So in keeping with Ms. Beck's article and focus on the word build, let's see what she has to say about some of the forces that fuel friendship and how these apply to us in the business world. The first tenet of friendship is accumulation. And this is simply the time spent together. Now, from a business perspective, this could include networking, either face-to-face or virtually. Whichever, the key is authenticity and honesty. There is one study that estimates it takes spending 40 to 60 hours together within the first 6 weeks of meeting someone to turn an acquaintance into a casual friend, and about 80 to 100 hours to become more than that. And that's the gradual accumulation of shared moments. The next imperative to building friendships is attention. Noticing when you click with someone and being open to chance encounters. Now, it helps to step out of our comfort habits and get into the moment. Because as much as we may feel like our networks are set and settled, it's never too late to step out of our comfort zones. Another instruction from Ms. Beck is intention. Now, as she describes it, when opportunity arises, you have to put yourself out there. And that requires courage, vulnerability, and a willingness to let things be awkward. Now, I think that's actually a pretty good definition of in-person networking sometimes. I often use an entirely upfront approach when I introduce myself to someone I don't know, let's say at a networking event. I simply walk up to them, wait for the moment to speak, and then I say something like, "Hi, I'm networking, so I'm here to introduce myself." It's right out there. It's plain that that's what I'm doing, and it's a good way to break the ice. Finally, there's a lot of ritual in building friendships. We're all familiar with rituals in the business world: handshakes, business cards, weekly meetings, getting to know people through conversations, whether virtually or in person. We often talk about a friend from work, but these connections can be so much more, both from a business perspective, but also from a personal life-affirming one. We've all heard the maxim, people buy from people they like. Few truer words were ever spoken. If you don't like someone, Unless they're selling fire extinguishers and you're on fire, you're not going to do business with them. Alfred Bonaparte, American author, engineer, and philosopher, wrote, "All lasting business is built on friendship." Cultivating business friendships is one of the most valuable things you can do to grow and sustain your business. As Samuel Johnson, English writer and poet, said, "If a man does not make new acquaintances as he advances through life, he will soon find himself alone. A man should keep his friendships in constant repair." Well, that's it for this week. I hope you got something out of it. If you'd like to talk about anything you just heard, or you'd like to know how you can grow your business by joining a referral exchange networking chapter, or even how to start your own chapter, reach out to me at raustin@referralexchangenetworking.com. That's exchange with an X. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of this video. And as I said, I hope you get something out of this enrichment moment, and hopefully I'll talk to everyone again next week. Take care. Thank you.